Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come on here today because I'm going to do a part of a thing that Anne Brooke is doing, where she's going to do 52 tags, one a week for the next year. I've got so far 25 tags ready, because they were gifted to me and I just took them out of the packet, so that was lucky. They're 4 inches by 2.5, so probably a tiny bit bigger than what she suggested, but I hope that's okay. Okay, so now I've got bits and pieces here that I'm going to work with. I have a piece of cotton fabric, and it's got that's where I pinned it. I've cut it out, tore it out to fit on there. Okay, I did think about using the felt up behind it, but I don't know because I think it'll be too hard to sew through, because I have lots of bits and some bits and pieces here that I want to put onto this. Okay, so very hard to find white things. It was, I couldn't believe how hard it was to find white things. Well, I got a lot more, but I still thought, anyway, so let's get started with this. I'll move that over there. I want a piece of this tea bag, because I want to use it for a pocket, but so I want to put the tea bag on there for the pocket. It's a little bit wide, and if I took it around the edge that might be a bit complicated. Okay, let me see now. We won't give up on that, because I do like a pocket. So I do want a pocket on there, but I want one you could see through, so that's why I got the tea bags white and you see through. I was thinking about putting him there, and then I can add a bit of something on that, which I've cut out a piece of, that bit there I was going to put. I'm putting that bit on? Yeah, why not? Okay. So we're doing slow stitching, and I'll take that out of there, I don't need that in. I don't think. What am I thinking about now? I don't know here. I don't know if I can take that round the edge. I'm going to have to cut that off there, and I'm going to have to be really, and use it for a piece of fabric, sort of thing. Okay. We'll just use it for a piece of fabric on the piece of material. Nice little piece of I shouldn't have really done that, I'm not very good at cutting straight. I didn't do too bad. Okay, there's a bit there that needs to come off, and we're right. Okay, so I've got a little pocket for on the bottom. I'm going to turn that down, because I just think I like the look of that and that idea. Just turn it down. Okay, and then I've got a piece of this for there. I do love these bits. I think these bits look awesome, but you know what, you might even sew that. I don't know. They come out of this piece of these pieces here, off this piece of fabric. Okay, piece of lace, a bit of tatting. Got some tatting. I do like the tatting. I'll put that on there somewhere. Right, and a couple of these pieces up the side. Okay, so let's do this, eh? So I'm going to I'll turn this over first. I do like that edge there, though. Can't have everything, Sonya. You just can't. Okay, so I've got a bit of just ordinary thread on here for the time being. White embroidery thread around here is like hen's teeth with me, because I use it all the time, and therefore I don't think I have any at the moment. So I've got this silky sort of one, and I'm going to use that. I'll just do some stitches across here. These are a bit tough, these little tea bags. Okay, a little bit tough. Very sturdy. It's going down and bringing it back up Oh dear, I thought I didn't turn the camera on. Okay. I'm good. I've got my timer going, but it started at 20, I think, because I turned it off before. I might just put it to one side a tiny bit because I'm thinking I might put something up the side there. Okay. Now we're going to stitch it onto this. But I'm going to put a different thread in there. I'll do it with a nice thread, eh? And we can do something. Sorry about this. I sometimes get an itchy eyelid. I get an itchy eye. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that I get this on straight. I'll put this piece down the side here, like that. There you go. And, oh dear, I'll have to do this. I'll have to put that on there now, but, or I could just embroider that sort of thing before I go any further. Righto, let's do that. We need another needle. Oh, that one won't. Let me just see about the... Righto, so your needle has to be the size of your thread, so your thread can follow through the hole that the needle makes. It can be smaller, and that makes it easy too. I don't think this is going to thread through this hole though, because it's not a very big eye on there. Find something else with a bit bigger eye. Come here. Get through there, come on. This is not a very good, easy thread to work with. It's a good thread to work with if you can get it to go for you. I wonder what this one here is like. It might be a bit tough. It might be a bit thick. I'll try it. Got to do something. So make a knot. And I've got the little wheel, this little piece in the centre. Now that's going to go over there, right? So I might put it here. Something under there. And I'm going to come up through the back. And couch this down. Just going over top of whatever you've got there. You just come up one side and go down the other side on this little wheel thingy. That's what it looks like, a little wheel. Just come up there and go down. Okay. And then I'll start under here, I think. What do you reckon? And I'll come out there. I'll just sew one of them sort of things instead of... You're going to be able to see it, Sonya. Right. Well, I don't think I'm going to do that then. If you're going to see it like so plain, I might put this through to the back of here. Whoop, you're getting caught up. I'll go around the edge with the stitches. I bet the neighbours have car trouble every day, but anyway. If you're hearing banging noises, I think hitting it, I don't know if it works if you hit it, I don't know. Just put these little stab stitches up around there. Right. Now I'm going to break this, I'm going to end this off because I don't want to take big loopy bits across the back of it. So I'm just going to end that off there and cut it and start again. I have to do a couple of bits because of the thread. It's not... I want to make sure it's pulled down tight enough. Okay. well, I know what I'm doing now because I was forced into it by the thing itself, wasn't I? Because it wasn't going to do that without you seeing that what was underneath it, and I didn't want that to be like that. I'm just going to do some stab stitches across here, like so. Make me pocket. And come up here. Couldn't sew without a hoop once, but now, I mean, you have to, sometimes you have to, and you don't have a choice, and so therefore it's easy after a while when you've been practicing a minute or two. It's easy. Big sigh there, Sonya. I know, I'm just doing my little bit of sewing. I don't know if I'm going to take that over the top because I didn't do it with the other one, so I'm going to just go back down in there. Now, I know I've got that piece there, so it's okay. We're not going to worry about that for the time being because you don't know what else I can do with this before I get any further. So we'll just leave it for the time being. See what comes of it. It's always interesting when you don't know what you're going to do next, eh? Righto. Now this one can go in that direction, I think, but I want to put these pieces up the side here. That one go that way. There's always extra fluff and stuff. Where's that other bit that I had somewhere here? Here it is. This is a nice piece. This is a nice piece to use for, oh, that's not long enough, for heirloom sewing. These pieces are really good for heirloom sewing. I did a lot of that. I did a bit of that, I really enjoyed it years ago. I haven't done it for a while. They can go like that. Okay. Now, and that one is this side, do you think? We'll just put this one on first and see what we think of it next, okay? I've got 20 minutes because I'm in charge of the meat. We're cooking the meat for lunch tomorrow, and I'm in charge of that. I had to go out, so he told me what to do. Told me when to be ready, so I'll have to go and do that, but I'm sure I'll have this finished by then. I hope so. Okay, so no, I don't want that sort. I'm going to use, actually I might use this bead needle that I've got threaded up here and dob some beads on. What do you reckon? Put some beads on. You'll have a few beads. A bit of bling's nice. I've got two. I've joined this. I've knotted it at the end, so I've got two strands. Okay, to put the beads on with, and I will find one. Just put a few out there. There's got to be something on this that I can put it on it. These little pearly ones are cool. Come on, little bead. Righto. So you can sew with your bead needle. You can do a bit of sewing and then you can do a bit of beading with it, so you've got the bead ready to go on. You don't have to keep changing your needle, if that makes any sense. You don't have to change your needle if you've got your needle threaded up for beads. So I just go down through that's cream. Okay, now I'm going blind already, and I just bead blind. Just put it through and take it through to the back. You can do it, sew it through a couple of times if you want to, but the holes in these are only really small, so it might not take too much thread through it. But they should be sturdy enough if you keep your cotton taut, but you don't pull it tight so it puckers it all up. Okay. Okay, so this is cool. It's enjoyable, isn't it? So people can go and join this. Anybody can join this if you want to have a go. Just either put up video or don't. It's just, you can just do it yourself. I think she takes On the last thing that she did, that Anne did, she had people send her photos of what they were doing, and she put that up. You know, of their tags. Oh no, it was not tags. It was something else. Book pages, maybe. I think. Maybe one more. I don't want to go up all the way, I don't think. It's the right colour. Yeah. Come here. These are got tiny little eyes in these. They're a very little hole, I mean, so you can get through there with that. Come on. Very good. That's nice. Do another one? Yeah, why not? The right colour? I think so. Right colour and right size we want. So we're beating and sewing the piece of lace on at the same time, aren't we? Righto. Trying to keep them reasonable distance apart all the way we're going. Rightio. I would have been really happy if I could have found some embroidery thread. I'd have thought I'd have had some crochet stuff somewhere, some white, but I haven't come across it yet. So, and I wanted to do this today because this will be the last day for the week, and then she'll be starting another one. And Sonya doesn't want to get behind because it's just not going to be fun if I do, is it? It's not going to be one bit fun at all. I do like using beads in my work, I do. Gives it a little life, doesn't it? What you're doing, gives a little bit of life. I'm going to get them glasses soon, Sonya. That's a bit big, that one. Because this is my bead soup. If I get beads on the table and I don't have time or forget to put them away, I put them into something, and then you've got a bead soup. You just got to keep digging in there to find what you need, and but that's okay. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to back stitch up here because I'm not going to put any more up the top. I might have to put something else up there with that. Just make sure you haven't pulled all your work up so it's all straight. Okay, if I cut that off really close, it should be fine. Yeah, so I want to put move that back over there. Yeah, I want to put something else different up the top. Now I was going to make one of those, wasn't I meant out of that, but that's not going to happen. I'll be putting this here, maybe, because I can see through my fabric, and I don't like the idea of having that being there like that. Maybe I'll put this up here a bit. There's a hole in the thing. Gonna have the hole there. Maybe I can put that like that, so it's going to look like there's a flower. I don't know, or half a flower or something. I want some tatting on. Righto, we might have to move that over then. Put the tatting across here. And it'll come through the hole and come through the tatting. If I decide to use the hole on it, because I can always put something else up there, couldn't I? So I've got a couple of little sequences. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on things there. Put that across the bottom. I have a tassel too. That's cool. Need the sequence. Now to make this look right, I'm going to cut it through there, maybe through there. And that one there's a bit cut off that, never mind. I'll move this out of the way. And put that on. Righto, let's put a bit of something else on here. Was it a needle for this? Sonya shouldn't have put the pocket down. Should you, Sonya? You shouldn't have put the pocket down until you did a bit of work on it, eh? That right. I'm going to go under there. So I'm only going to sew on the pocket. Righto. I'm going back to front now. But I wanted to just do a little blanket stitch over here, okay? Just a bit of a blanket stitch across the top here. See? And that'll have a... it'll look good, won't it? Make sure you line it up properly. Because it can bend over there. We're going to be threading that again. My needle has got too big a hole for the thread, but it's only because I want to be able to thread it quickly. And I'm going back to the front here, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm cause you any went in the wrong place, didn't I? Come here. Oops, everything's getting caught up. Righto. Well, I'm sorry about this, people, but I just have to pull it undone. Because I'm doing it all back to front and I can't do it back to front. I thought I'd be clever. I started the wrong end. It's okay. Just wanted to put some sort of stitches on here, didn't we? Oh dear, look at that. Oh. It's not a, like it's not an easy thing to use. Looks pretty. I won't put two together because that'll never work. Now let's try this from the right way. Let's start again over here. We'll come up and we'll do this blanket stitch along the top of this pocket here, and we probably should have done that earlier. I wasn't thinking, you know, because this is a stitch I'm going in. I like to have them straight and level. Whoops. Don't catch that piece under there and you'll be right. Down in there. It actually is very hard to sew this little tea bag. And who would have thought, hey, that it would be, but it is. With this shiny thread. Ah dear. And we'll get there, don't worry. I'm going to have to look at that and make sure I didn't catch the back bit. Good. Lots of traffic out there today. Okay. Through there. I hope everybody's been having a good day with their crafting and that. And their news are all well. Okay. So this gets away from you really fast, this thread. See, if I let that go, but you have to. It all, you know, goes all untoward because it doesn't work good at all. But anyway, it'll look really good when I'm finished, I hope. That's what we're after. We're looking for we want it to look nice, don't we? And, you know, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, it's your, and it will. Excuse me. Taking in too many breaths and not... sorry about that. Oh, dear. Might just do one more stitch and not, because I didn't go right to the end on that one. I sort of have. We'll do our best. Get in that, in there, and come up there like that. Okay. And then I can take it through to the back, can't I? Down here, rightio. Yes. Looks good. This piece here, I need to tuck him under. There's a little knot. Need to tuck that little knot under. Okay. End it off a couple of times and give it a little bit of a tug, but be careful. I have got hold of my material, so I won't pull it with this thread and squish it all up. Just hang on to it so it doesn't all get puckered up when you're trying to do something like that. Well, I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we need a couple more bits on here. Maybe that. I don't know if I want this on here. I don't know if I want to do that or I want to do something else. I suppose I could put that in the pocket. It was like a plant. Now I've got a pot plant, haven't I? Okay. Which I'm not really sure about that. Not sure. How about a flower? How about a flower? Wait a minute. I'm going to see what other button I've got to put there. I've got a little flower to put there. I've got this one here. Nice vintage button. I wanted to go up the side there too with this this other piece. Where's my cotton here? Well, I can't see where the beginning of it is, but we've got a bit here. A bit of white thread is not used to doing. I think it's all one colour, eh? We usually do a lot of different things, don't we? Does that need a little button? Or maybe a little sequin? Maybe a little button goes on that. We might do that. This one here looks a bit lonely on his own, doesn't he? But, why am I insisting on putting that on there? I don't know. How about this? That's cool. I like that. I do like this piece on here, but I can't cut that off. Excuse me. I don't think I can get that off today. Just have a see if I got any other thicker white bits. Now that's a bit off white. That's got too old and off white. That has. It's gone too old and off white. Found cream crochet thread. I did. Let me see. Where's a bit of white thing? I need a white thing. It's connected to something. Let me know if it's connected to something, Sonya. I've got a bit here. Got a bit of this one. It doesn't look too bad. I do like these crochet things. This is a bit vintagey looking, I think. Must have come off something. Okay, I want to cut that up there so I don't miss that bit, and this up here. Maybe I've made it too long. That looks all right. I like that. So I can just stab stitch this on here. There you go. Looks good to me. Just and I'm going to just couch this down. Just come up through the back and put little stab stitches around it till it's all couched down. Okay, I'm going to have to cut this off here because I don't know if I want that frilly bit. Probably would have looked all right, but just make sure I've got all the... Okay, I'm unthreaded. My needle's unthreaded. Now, so if I'm going down this part, so this is catching down the piece behind it as well. And don't unthread, please. Come on. Didn't get the tatting on here, did I? No, not yet. You never know. I could do. So I'm just doing stitches and stitches on the back of here. Okay. And then I have some fabric tags somewhere, which I can get one of and put a little tag in to that pocket there. A little baby tag in it. Or even if I can't find the fabric ones, I can just do the paper ones anyway. Wait a minute. That's stuck there. Come on, done. I hope this is not finished and cut off because it does cut out on me and go into another one, which I don't want to do that. Come on, this is not going to... get stuck here at the back, have I? Yes, I do. Just get down there and pull one of these and it comes through. Right, a little bit of patience, it'll work. There's some flying stitches around here, aren't I? I know, I've just taken a bit too long on it and I've got to get it finished. Okay, so I hope everybody likes what I did. And I haven't even got onto the back of it. I haven't even put onto the tag yet. I might be able to do that still though. We don't want to be disappointed. We still should probably get it on the L. Too big. Got it caught again. How far around here have I got to go? 1, 2. And this one over here. So it's not waving around in the breeze. Still need to do more. So I'm going to end this off. Get some more thread. I didn't know I was going to be in charge of food, so I'm sorry about that, but I have to go and look at it and make sure it's okay. I'm going to put that, I'm going to leave this here like it is. Maybe I'm going to add a couple of buttons. I don't know yet. I've got a nice big piece of string here. I don't know if I can put a couple of buttons on with this. I'll just turn. Come on, you can do this. Actually, you know, this is a piece out of the, sorry about that, this is a piece out of the tea bag. Yep, this is a bit out of the tea bag. Whoops, I really wanted these old ones on here, but I think they look a bit crappy. I don't know if they look a bit crappy or not. How about that one? What white is it? This one here is. I'll put it through here. We'll find it in a minute. We got it. You got to put a knot on it, Sonya. I know why I didn't, because I was going to join it at the top here. I was going to sew it on. Back through there and up again. So this is mostly circles, isn't it? I didn't do that side bit. I forgot about it. Sorry. But I've got something on the side anyway, haven't I? Come on. Okay. That is my tag. I need one more circle on here, don't I? I've gone circly, but I need one more circle. Maybe a stitch on that, because I don't want just to have that many circles. I want, so I'll put something on here. Look at a button, sequined. How about a button? Okay, and this button, that's too big. I don't think this sequin will let that go through there. Oh, it will. Oh, brilliant. Yes, I can put the sequin on. One little sequin. You just come up through the middle and go back down, and then I'll come up through here and go back down through his middle, because it's really too hard to find it from the back. Oh, look at that. It worked. This one. Probably needs more than one sequin on it. I don't know. I'm going to leave a little patch. Okay. So I hope this is nice. I hope this is what we're supposed to be doing. Well, that's what Anne's... I watched Anne's, and she was doing sort of thing, you know, this sort of thing. So now I've got a minute to sew that on there, and all I need now is for my husband to walk in the door. I'm sitting here because it's 5 past. It's 5 past, people. I don't think this will fit round it, will it? To hold it on. No. I need a piece of thread. Where's my cotton? Here. Alright. I need to sew this onto the tag. Alright. And then I'm going to find some little stamps after and put a date on it or something. Oh, that's what I was getting hubby to buy me, a date stamp. I forgot to get him... I was going to get me a date stamp so I wouldn't have to make my own, but you know, that's not being a bit lazy, isn't it, Sonya? I can do my own. I've got little numbers. Okay. So I'm just going to come up through the back here and do a tiny stitch. I hope I've got enough. I do hope I have enough. I think we only need to do a couple, unless I do it. I might do it here too, just to make sure it's holding on good. I imagine it's like this so you can get it off, hey, if need be. Don't tell me I'm going to run out of thread. Well, I am doing it double after all. Okay. Right. Sonya. Really? I'm nearly there. I suppose I can be forgiven for what I'm about to do next. This is tag number 1, the 52 tag challenge. Because I'm about to put a piece of ribbon on here for its top, I think. Is it white? Yeah, okay. I'm having a bit of trouble with this. It's white business. It doesn't matter if I don't use that bit, does it? I don't think. That's going to go on there, okay? And I'll have to sew it on shortly because I've got to do it without going through the tag, I think, because I don't want to... If I take it off there, I want it to be separate. So this is my first tag. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you for Anne for doing this, because it's going to be quite good fun. Hopefully I won't flaff around as much as what I do with the next one as what I have done with this one. I like that. I do. I am pleased with how it turned out. I might have to put something blingy. Oh no, there's enough on that, isn't there? Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.